What's up, YouTube? My name is Antoine Williams. I am a filmmaker, an aspiring filmmaker, I like making films. I'm a creative. I'm gonna just put it like that. I've made a couple short films. I've done some experimental stuff. I've done a documentary, but I still feel like I'm learning. I still feel like I don't know everything. Trial and error. But like everybody, like you all, I come to YouTube to get those nuggets, those jewels, that information that's just gonna help me get to the next level. And I feel like I've been coming to YouTube so long that I need to start contributing. Stick around to the end of the video. Please stick around. I shot something and I would love to show you guys and get y'all feedback and just some thoughts and comments and shit. Maybe y'all might have some game to give me. How can I make this shot better? I am nowhere near perfect. I just want to offer what it is that I know to help you. And so the three things we're going to be talking about today is depth, lighting, and movement. So the first thing I want to talk about is depth. Now, how do you apply depth? How do you understand depth when it comes to filming? For me, I understood it like this. Depth is like layers. There's a foreground, a middle ground, and a background. There's always other aspects to a shot or a scene that makes it more interesting. Sometimes there's a lack of depth that creates emotion. And that is the kind of thing that will automatically start to like elevate your creativity, your storytelling, and your filmmaking. What I would do is I would study a bunch of scenes, some of my favorite movies, some of the best TV shows I've been looking at now. And I find myself not just watching it to enjoy it, but I see how depth is added in every scene and what am I supposed to get from it. That's how I know it's a core element to good storytelling, to being a great cinematographer. And it is just something that we can apply even in just our DIY creativeness. We can apply to make us better. The second thing is lighting. Whether it's natural light or it's an interior shot, it's at night, it's daytime, early morning, I always pay attention to lighting. And one of the things I notice is practical lights. In any scene you look at, day or night, there's gonna be a goddamn lamp on. I don't know why. It just makes the shot a lot nicer. And so I wanted to pour it into y'all and tell y'all this. Get some goddamn lights. Get some cheap lights off Amazon. Get some lamps around the house. And whatever you do, just see how you can apply extra light to add more interest. Because adding that extra light adds to the depth, right? So everything is going to tie into the next. So if you're thinking about depth, you're thinking about foreground, middle ground, and background. You can use light in the foreground, middle ground, or the background. These are different ways I've come to learn to create interest around the shots that I shoot, whether or not it's an in-depth story or it's just something creative that I'm doing myself. And the last thing I wanted to leave with y'all before I cut this short is movement. Now, whether or not you are just setting your camera up on a tripod, every movement should have some kind of intentionality behind it. There should have a purpose or a reason for why it's there and why you chose it. Some shots call for stillness. You want the scene to feel like you're just like a bystander, that you're just looking into something, right? Whether or not it's on a tripod, whether or not your shot is on a dolly just for a smooth pan or a push in or a pull out, right? Like using these elements and these skills and these tools effectively is gonna just take what you are doing to the next level. Again, be it a gimbal shot or a dolly, if you're gonna use the dolly a slow dolly to push in, are you saying that you want the viewer to feel closer to the subject, to the main character, to the person that they're looking at? If you pull back, do you want them to feel like there's distance, there's mystery, there's something else going on, right? I just wanted to start this, and I wanted to start to add to this pool of knowledge that YouTube has like graciously given me for so many years. Oh yeah, also, before I get out of here, Please like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you found anything useful from this, hell, if you got some tips for me, give me the tips, please. I am begging you. Help me be better so I can help y'all be better. We are in this together, y'all. But it has been a pleasure. Yeah, so go out and film some stuff. I gotta go. Ugh.
In a stunning revelation, the government's darkest secrets come to light as top officials find themselves implicated in a shocking assassination plot. The clandestine operation, previously shrouded in mystery, now exposes a web of deceit reaching the highest echelons of power. As the nation grapples with the fallout, questions mount about who truly pulls the strings behind the scenes.